playing at regular speed. Because I need to test this out before I do any runs in the arcade. Because in the arcade I'll have to play at regular speed because of the roulette. So I'm just going to test this. Because it doesn't make much difference in doubles. Since the doubles games are so short. The sound isn't completely clean. If I have to, I suppose I might have to get a different emulator to do arcade. I've half forgotten what to do on this team. Is that working? Yeah, I've got the overlay working. Just check I've got these three right, because I was focusing on the overlay. Looks all correct to me. In terms of actually winning the game, the snow warning at Bomber Snow in the back is a problem. Since obviously counteracts Aerodactyl's leftovers, so I need to find a way of winning in close to time crunch, which I think means that Zelf needs to take a focus sash. Gengar can... Oh no, but the Frostlass has a focus band, doesn't it? Gengar could take it out with Shadow Ball. They could Shadow Ball Flamethrower. Well, except Flamethrower doesn't do anything, then I'm slower, I guess. I mean, I could fling something onto Walrein. The issue is that can backfire quite easily. The focus band is a problem. Even if I was going to attack, I guess I could explode in Destiny Bond twice. This would be very easy to win if Gengar was already at 1 HP, because then I could just focus. I could just Destiny Bond down the focus band. Frostlass, Azov could protect and explode in turn 2. With Gengar at full health, I'm not sure there's a way to bait them. Because while Sucker Punch would see a kill at level 55 against Gengar, Sucker Punch doesn't have regular AI. Sucker Punch is considered a discouraged move. There's no way for me to weaken Gengar enough. I mean, I could protect Destiny Bond on turn 1, and then I suppose if Walrein gets taken out by the Destiny Bond, the Zelf can then explode on a Bomber Snow. Which leaves the Frostlass Aerodactyl 1v1. That's not too bad. But then if Frostlass takes out Gengar, then obviously Zelf can just explode. What's awkward is if Gengar doesn't get taken out on turn 1, Say so I was doing Protect Destiny Bond and they both targeted a Zelf, it's possible. It would then just be turn 2. And I'd be no closer. I suppose at that point I'd have to use Shadow Ball. So I could equip a King's Rock on a Zelf for the turn 2 anyway. That's pretty safe. There's multiple layers of protection there. And I keep the King's Rock Fling option, which can be useful in later game. So I'm thinking King's Rock, Destiny Bond. I think I also might give Gengar a Lumberry in case Ice Punch freezes Gengar on turn 1. Or Ice Beam freezes Gengar on turn 1. I don't want to raise the level of Frostlass though, because I want to have the option of being able to try and take it down, or at least take it down to Focus Sash on turn 2 with Shadow Ball. I can't raise Walrein because the Zelf needs to be able to KO it with Explosion. The Abomasnow, I guess it can be 55, there's no reason it can't. Because I'm exploding on anyway. With the Octoberry I can't even go for the Flamethrower. The reason why this is safe, I think, is because if I Destiny Bond and then I Shadow Ball and Frostlass Sucker Punches Gengar, that actually works. It's only bad if Gengar doesn't get hit at all on turn 1, which should be very unlikely. Aerodactyl does need its leftovers. And I think I do need to... The thing is, it's not totally safe this game, but I do need to play these games, I think, because otherwise I just run out of castle points. Let's take the Lung. Because Swagger and Freeze. Confuse and Freeze are both really bad. Might be partially protected against them both. I'm gonna check the VOD to see how fast this music is playing against the background rip to see if the emulator's actually running at proper speed. So go for the Protect and the Destiny Bond. Best case scenario is that somehow Frostlass takes out Gengar here. Okay, that's really bad. The Snow Cloak is active. Gengar took no damage. I think I'm in second punch range. I think I need to fling Walrein. I'll go for the KO on Frostlass. So bad. Please don't freeze yourself. In fact, you know what? It's not that bad because they're both going to target a Zelf this turn. They both see a kill on a Zelf. I don't think Walrein can see a kill with Ice Beam on Gengar, can it? 1-2-1 is probably out of range. So they're both going to target a Zelf. I'll go for that. Should allow me to get a free Shadow Ball attempt on Frostlass again. As long as Focus Band doesn't activate, I should be winning. Oh, it did see a KO. That's interesting. Ice Beam. Do I survive the hail? Probably not. Interesting. It must have seen a kill with Ice Beam, but then it did nowhere near enough to actually KO. So that must have been a nearly a max roll on the Ice Beam, on its stimulated damage roll. And definitely exploding. These don't have any kind of priority move. Should both faint. Interesting. So we've kept Lumberry on Gengar for a future fight. That could be useful. The low HP bar is that sound is very annoying. She brought a snow warning at Bomber Snow. She can't complain about her coat. My god, this is slow without speed up. It's fine. So it's a Stars Trainer, or Set 2, or a Grass Trainer. Set 2, it's Ludicolo 2, isn't it? It could be a Grass Trainer, I suppose. But it's not, it's a Set 2 Trainer, it's fine. This is a much more straightforward battle. Neither of these two can do anything about the Azelf explosion, although I can't raise them up. Ludicolo, yeah, I think, I suppose I could raise it up, because it would be single targets still. It would still be slower than the Venusaur, so I could level it up, even though it might survive a double target explosion, and then I can cover it with Shadow Ball. And then the Glalie can be taken out with Destiny Bond. Could raise either of them. I just don't think I can raise both of these, because if I raise Venusaur it survives the explosion, and then I think Ludicolo might survive the explosion if it's spread damage at level 55. It does make sense to raise one of them up, and I suppose it makes more sense to raise the one that has no chance against Aerodactyl, just in case, which is Ludicolo. And since Gladie's getting taken out by Destiny Bond, we can just level it up. Yeah, I didn't want to explode on Glalie anyway, so I think that's fine. Don't need any change. I've just realised playing this team's going to have the whole this stream's going to be in red bar. Okay, we'll cover the KO on Ludicolo just in case. suppose there might be a small chance that Venus will survive the explosion. I didn't really think about it. It was 136, wasn't it? Generation 4 health bars. He's playing level 50. Okay, I'm not doing this again. This team's not playing on regular speed again. This will be the last non-speed up game I play this team. There's no way they hit Aerodactyl, but I don't want to use substitute. Don't have a type for this year. I was thinking about doing 7 battles. We'll see how easy they are, I guess. I suppose I might play Factory after this. That's not good. From memory, I have to level this down. I think this roll is unfavourable for Aero 4. An annoying lead duo since they survived the Zelf explosion. But what I can do is just life orb it up, I suppose. So I can't raise Aero's level, it's too fast. I can raise Gliscor's level if I'm going to life orb. And I can raise Pincer's level, obviously. I wonder if Pincer's guaranteed, because it's Mole Breaker. I wonder if it's guaranteed to Earthquake on the Gengar. Because it does, if it's Gen 3 it would, because it would see the flying partner as a real partner, and it would get the +2 for the bonus. But I think it would be random. It should be random, it would be random in singles with the Exizor and Earthquake on Gengar. Anyway. I do need to give Zelf a life orb though. No priority moves on the other team. There's no focus band, focus sash. There's no bright powder. There's no protect or detect or endure. Got enough PP. There's no damp, and I've checked the speeds properly. It always feels like the first game of each set is a much longer analysis piece than the following ones, and I wonder if it hurts the YouTube video, although I don't really care about the VODs. They're mostly there so that I can go look at it later. So I might need to cover the Gliscor. It was 194 as its defense stat, and 97, 170 would be touch and go for herself, even with life orb. So I do need to cover this. I mean, it's what I'd be doing anyway, since it's the best move to waste PP on. Crit though, I mean, would be a very, very favourable roll if it was a roll. I'm interested to see what Pincer does here. If it actually does go for the Earthquake. I think it will. We'll see. Should definitely target Gengar. It does go for the Earthquake. I think that's factored in by the adjacent teammate. Being seen as a flying type even though it's fainted. Very tempted to turn on speed up, but the last time I tried to do it on stream, the emulator almost fell over. And honestly, it doesn't make a huge difference since I spend so much this stream in analysis mode, which isn't slowed down by the fact that I'm playing on a slower emulator setting. This is Persian. That's an unusual one. So I think this is a 2% trainer which has tier 3 Pokemon. Gosh, is this Pupitar? The base defenses track and obviously the speed tracks. Shogun. So Fake Out exists here. And if I level up Persian, that's also a problem. I have to heal a Zelf basically. Heal up the Zelf, and then Gengar can check the KO on Pupitar at level 55. And finally, we'll level up Shelgon and Destiny Bond it, I think. There might be another way to play this out, but I mean, I suppose actually the other way to play this out, just realised, is they'll go for a double protect on turn 1, then I don't have to heal as Elf, do I? There's no way that backfires, is there? As I can think of. So I'm still leaving Persian level 50, but I can just double protect on turn 1. Gotta remember to use protect with both Pokemon. Since Pupitar's target will be random, truly random. It's not Beauty Nadia, it's Becky, I think. Oh, it is Nadia. They're the only two trainers that have tier 3 Pokemon. Fake Out and Crunch is a more likely option. So, at level 55 I do need to cover this, I think. Oh, it's single target. Single target. I think Pupitar doesn't survive, actually. The sound sounds ever so slightly off. I think my PC is not. The emulator is struggling, basically. once again, Aerodactyl's not doing anything. Might be a waste of points. It was good though, it's good to save on the healing there. What am I sitting at? 708. It's not too bad. This is the Typhlosion Charizard. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, for the doubles team. I'm used to checking for the singles one. Skarmory 2, isn't it? No. Skarmory 1 is Orcaberry. It's not a set 2 trainer. Probably a bird keeper then. Crobat 2. Skarmory 2 is left there. It's definitely not Skarmory 2. It must be Skarmory 1. Yeah, it must be. What is a pain, but I'd normally leave Skarmory 2 alone and explode on the other two Pokemon, and then have Aerodactyl KO it. Or drain it moves. The problem with that plan right here is that Crobat 2 is faster than Gengar. I guess Gengar could explode. Gengar could explode on... Oh yeah, that's what I do. Gengar explodes on Charizard, and Azelf explodes on Crobat. Then I have to leave Charizard and Crobat alone to do that. Now Skarmory will eat 2 single target explosions, which would definitely take it out at level 50. The question I need to think about then is, does Skarmory survive 2 explosions at 55? And even if it does, do I still want to level it up because I get more points? I don't really care about winning too fast. I suppose the thing is that if I do level it up, although Aerodactyl doesn't struggle, it might require PP heal on Aerodactyl, and also I lose points for because that'll be Protect Explosion, but the Azelf explosion is next to Aerodactyl, which gets drained by pressure. So I'm not getting the fastest PP possible win if I do that anyway. So that's 3 CP, and the thing is, it's 8 CP to heal Aero, and it's only +7, so it's +6 overall to raise up Skarmory's level. I don't think it's worth it. So I think I'm leaving it there. Gengar can take out Charizard, can't it? Yeah, that should be fine. So Zelf will run low on Explosion PP by doing this. But it's okay. There is no priority. heal. Without the death note. I feel like one of these days I'm going to forget that I have to protect on a Zelf. One explode with Gengar. I think it's going to cause a loss at some point. I've just got a feeling. Okay, show me how much damage you do. It's pretty good actually. Maybe I could have leveled up Skarmory. This is a life orb explosion. I think I could have leveled it up. It's okay though. It's approximate 20% damage reduction from both explosions on this level 55 Skarmory though. That might be close. Also, because I'm not playing on speed up, the Aerodactyl wins are going to take a lot longer. This is an important battle actually, halfway there, halfway to world record, in theory. Need to be careful of a Zelf's PP though. I've only got 2 explosions left, which could be a problem if I'm exploding on a pressure mon or something. I can deal with it. I've just got to level it down. Wait, what is it? What IV is it? It is 31 IV. Okay. Damn. No, it's not. I keep seeing damp. I think damp. The ability, but it's damp rock. That's fine. I actually think Vaporeon might be guaranteed to use Rain Dance, but I do not want to risk that at all. No, it wouldn't be guaranteed. Not when it can see KOs, and it'll see KOs even if I heal Gengar. Okay, I can't do that then. But this needs to be something that Aerodactyl can beat. Hariyama free. No, it's not Hariyama free. What are you? I've really forgotten so much after being away for only a week. I don't think there's like... I can't think of what it can be. Obviously, Mamoswine has that much attack, but it's not Mamoswine because it's got guts. Oh, it's Urswing 2, isn't it? Urswing 2. Forget about the bear all the time. Yeah, it's Urswing 2. Not too bad for Aerodactyl, since it does faint to the sand. So I think I've got to explode. Actually, Tyranitar. Yeah, Tyranitar seems to be leveled down. Tyranitar gets hit first as well. So we can level down Tyranitar, and then I think I need to cover it with Shadow Ball. I could then Citrus Berry Gengar to take out the Urswing a bit faster. It would be an okay investment since I get the money. I get the money back because I win faster. It also means that I don't need to try and rescue a Zelf's PP there. Well, Tyranitar's definitely... I need to send Tyranitar down before I forget. Because if I forget to do that, it'll outspeed. The Vaporeon can definitely go up since its Zelf's exploding on it. And the Urswing can go up, but if it does, it will see a KO on Aerodactyl. Let me think if that is actually worth it. Because if it sees a KO on Aerodactyl, then Gengar might just get chipped down by Sand in the same way. Life Orb isn't doing damage to it either. I could just not heal Gengar. Yeah, I could just not heal Gengar. Don't I want to play against Urswing anyway? No, I don't actually. I don't. It's got Life Orb, but it's because it's not taking my Life Orb recall, it's going to take 17 turns to get KO'd by the Sandstorm. So Aerodactyl actually loses. I think that's correct. Okay, so I gotta... Do I have to drop its level? That seems crazy. No, I won't drop its level. I'll just heal Gengar. I was thinking about Citrus and Gengar, but I think because of the risk, I've got to properly heal Gengar. If I do that, I can raise it. If I'm properly leveling up if I'm properly healing Gengar, I can raise it to level 55. Yeah, I feel good about that. I could heal both. That gives me 4 more Destiny Bonds. I'm actually going to heal both. I think that's a nice double up, actually. The Zelf is just exploding, it doesn't matter what a Zelf is. Got to 12 Protect PP, which will be more than enough for Urswing anyway. So that's the end of it. I'm just going to double check that I did drop Tyranitar's level. That's the most important thing about this match. I did. I always forget that I always misidentify this Urswing, so it happens too often. So blowing up. The good news is that I won't need to heal Azel's PP this round. That's nice. I don't always get the privilege of... I don't think Tyranitar will KO from this. I think it survives. Okay, nice crit. That probably mattered. In the sense that Gengar should have had the kill. I think what, now I'm thinking about it, I wonder if it was possible for Tyranitar to survive Explosion and Shadow Ball. Because Sandstream is active. Interesting. Didn't really think about that one. Although Gengar would have survived Tyranitar 2's attack anyway. Now what I haven't thought through here, I've just realised, is the fact that Urswing is only going to see a kill on Aerodactyl, not Gengar. Did not think about that. But there's no way Urswing survives Explosion and Sand, right? Just single target explosion. I don't think it'll see a kill on Gengar yet. You see, if I want... The thing is, I'm wasting so much PP by having Gengar stick around. It's actually much better to explode now than in 2 or 3 turns' time. I'm expecting it to faint. If not to explosion, I'm expecting it to faint to the sand after explosion. We'll see though. Yeah, it's gonna fix it. Gonna fix to the sand. Get out of here, Leslie. Disappointed myself for the Tyranitar miss, especially after the scare I had earlier. It's Expert Belt, the Swampert set, isn't it? Swampert 3, I think. It's a set 3 trainer. I said Hariyama 3 before, but that really is Hariyama 3. I'm just gonna blow up. I'm not sure what's stopping you from doing that. Just blow up twice. What's the problem with blowing up twice? I'm not seeing anything. No priority. No, none of these items matter. It's gonna go up twice. I suppose what does stop me, perhaps, is Hariyama might survive Gengar's explosion at 55. Which is a problem. So I'm not sure if it's guaranteed. At 55 it will see a KO on Aero. But I can Destiny Bond. It would be a lot simpler to explode though, and I won't waste as much PP. But it is the last match. I think I can just Destiny Bond it. I think it's fine. Because it'll see a kill on both, so it's gonna have to roll the dice. The kill on Aerodactyl might not be guaranteed. The Zelf has an explosion left. Got 8 Destiny Bomb PP and plenty of PP on Aerodactyl. Although Aerodactyl does lose the 1v1, I've got to remember that. I don't recognise this crowd. Who are you? There's no way Swampert survives a single target explosion. Obviously, Brilliant never ever survives it. It's an interesting bug, the way that the spread moves gets recalculated in general. I wonder if it's intended. It's a very important one for this team, though. It works in my favour, basically every single time. expecting it to target Gengar once next few turns. If it brings Aerodactyl below half health, okay. I was about to say, if it avoids Aerodactyl enough, it'll actually be not worth it in terms of the level up in points. No. It did quite well this round actually. This should be 34. I'm not seeing a reason why I've lost any points in any category. I think it should be 34. Oh, 36, yeah. I'd actually much rather get Castle points than battle points. Even only 7, it would actually make quite a big difference. Oh my god, Gen 4 save times. $737, that's pretty good going actually. Also a nice airplane by Boeing, but... See, if I do another streak, I can definitely get 200 on the weekend. 200 or lose, of course. I can easily lose. The sound is definitely slightly distorted. I wonder if the wonder if arcade would count. It's slightly distorted. I haven't got leftovers on Aero. In fact, I didn't lose Aero's leftovers at all last round, but I might have had to have done that. It's the thing I've got to remember. So I'm pretty sure this is a 21 IV Gardevoir. Pretty sure, because it's timid. Just continue though. That should cure. Rose Raid form. Pretty sure that fits. It's Amphi. Amphi 4, obviously. Not seeing the punish for the mega obvious double explode. Because Gengar's single target explosion would take out Ampharos. I suppose maybe it's not level 55. Maybe it wouldn't level 55, so maybe I'm going to keep Ampharos at 50. Can raise the first two. I mean, I think it will take out Ampharos at 55. And Aero should win that. Oh, it'd be close. It'd be really close. Worth risking that? I think it probably is, actually. You can definitely come up. There's no way Gardevoir survives Explosion or Rose Raid. In fact, Gengar can explode on the first two. That's better, isn't it? Gengar explodes in the first two, then I don't have to worry about Ampharos maybe surviving. That's not great though, because that does mean that I take up pressure. It's a pressure explode with Azelf. And I know that Azelf can get low on explosion PP. It happens more often than it happens on Gengar. I think I trust Gengar to do it. I think I trust Gengar to do it. I could safety. Could buy a safety one. I'm gonna safety leftovers. I think that's a good compromise. Instead of buying a safety item. So, as Zelf explodes, Gengar explodes. Is this Pokéfan Simon? No. Simon has a similar battle quote. I'm gonna explode on a Zelf first to cover the people. There's no way either of these two survive. I think I am going to explode. It's slightly safer to Destiny 1 spam with Gengar here than explode. I think I can explode. I think I can. Did go down, that's good. And both Zelf and Gengar spent the rest of the round on low HP, which is important, strategically. 36, we are doing very well on castle points so far. 750 I've already got leftovers equipped, and I'd even if I skip this, I'd be ahead on points for this overall. Skip no free, isn't it? I think that's soaking 1. So a psychic trainer. Right powder, but that's fine because of Destiny Bond. So the first two, Slowking won't survive. 121 is enough to survive the Zelf explosion. So I think I can level everything up and just explosion Destiny Bond. I'm not seeing the punish on that. No priority moves. No way for anything to survive. God, if I won't even see the kill on Aerodactyl. $133. I mean, Slowking would survive the spread damage, but it won't survive a single target explosion, which is what it gets hit by. And I can cover it with Shadow Ball anyway. I've almost done 10 battles in an hour, which is actually quite good going for this thing. With speed, I would have been slightly ahead, I suppose. functionality, not sure. Maybe Protect VP is more useless. Maybe that's true. There's no way Soaking survives this. I could swap the positions of Azelf and Gengar, so Gengar doesn't take up so much of the screen when Aerodactyl comes out, but I slightly prefer it as it is. And the reason for that is because it's often Gengar I'm deliberating on at the end of a turn and not Azelf. I'd like to have the progress bar actually too, that'd be really cool. Just thinking on the OBS overlay there. Just go there too. That's not a set 2, let's create about 4 I think. Famously misjudged this as Dragonite to this Crobat, since it clashes, and that's Staraptor. I can't base a Crobat, it's already too fast. The Bright Powder is a problem. I guess I can explode Destiny Bond, because Staraptor's not beating Aerodactyl. Just think about that, it's not able to beat Aerodactyl. Brave Bird has 15 PP. And then when it struggles, struggle crit on Aero, over half, probably do above 60%. But I'm fast, so I get to roost on that. I get to cover the struggle crit. And also, if Explosion hits Gallade, I don't even care. What about a level 55 Staraptor 4? So you'd be at 206 after I level you up. Crit Stroll then might do above 80. That might be too much for Aero. I don't think I want to face that actually. I think close combat might be guaranteed. I don't fancy finding out. It would be a lot safer to leave Staraptor alone. I can bring up the level of Gallade. That doesn't matter. Actually, I can bring up the level of Crobat. I'll just select Barriet, since Azelf has a free item slot. I've got a bad feeling about bringing up Staraptor to 55. Got a bad thing about how much Struggle Crit could do. The thing is, even at 50, you can imagine Struggle Crit going up to 70%, which I would be able to survive. I'd be fine if that happens. It's actually the critical difference, so it'd be like 85-ish %. That's too much, isn't it? raise this up. And I can raise this up. I just need to remember to slack. And I'll Destiny Bond in case it misses delayed. And then you're fine in the 1v1 with Star up to 4. In fact, I could have... That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's equivalent. That's equivalent to my exploding. And then Destiny Bonding in case grenades arrives. By dodging. No dodge, so Staraptor 4 is guaranteed to attack the Gengar. Close combat won't be close to an open or an Aerodactyl. This is Brave Bird or U-turn every time on the Gengar. I could explode actually. After Intimidate. Is Destiny Bond the best move in the game? It might be. It really might be. This strategy is so funny. Team Explode is actually just so funny. I could even make a highlight. Make a highlight of all the games in a set. Doing so well on Castle White, don't want to mess this up. The Lax Incense Driftling 4. It's Muscle Band, it's Miltank, right? That's not Kang 4. What one's Cherry Berry? It's Shiftry. Shiftry, isn't it? It's so obvious once you know what it is. It's a 21 IV trainer. I am going to have to Destiny Bond on turn 1. What is annoying is that because Miltank is fast, I'm going to have to explode and Destiny Bond on turn 1, I think. Or heal Azelf and King's Rock. Is Aerodactyl fine against 54? Can I just explode and Destiny Bond on turn 1 in other words? I could heal. The other options, I could just heal Focus Sash Gengar. I don't think Drifblim's guaranteed to even go for Gengar. It is naive. The special bulk is only about 5 points less than a Self. I mean, there's no way to guarantee Destiny Bond on the Drifblim without doing something quite expensive, like heal and fling King's Rock onto the Miltank. And also, I'm not super confident what happens with Shiftry versus Azelf in terms of Sucker Punch. I think that would be random. It might randomly use Sucker Punch there. Whereas Shiftry versus Aerodactyl is very predictable. There's a very obvious play here, which I think is correct. I don't think I can level up the Miltank. Looking at it there. Maybe I can. That'd be close though. So you'd be at 132. And what would your health be? 181? It can level you up actually. Yeah, that's fine. And Drifblim's getting Destiny Bonded, so I don't care what it has. And Shiftry never touches Aero. Let me think now. Is there anything I need for this battle? Destiny Bonding Drifblim, don't need anything to assist with that. Miltank is going to be taken out by Explosion. The Shiftry. I suppose I need leftovers. I think I've got leftovers though. I bought that at the start. I'm pretty sure Miltank never survives this. It would be funny actually if Air Cutter missed, because it would be a speed tie between Drifblim and Shiftry about who gets the KO on Gengar. It's funny instead of a disaster though, because Aerodactyl beats both of them. I need to Destiny Bond one of them. I don't actually care which one. We're above 800 points off this, which is nice. I can lead off with Substitute. But I think if I'm going to say Protect Peak, I can do it later on, where I can start using wasting rest. What I'm going to be careful of is Explosion. Explosion crit will take out Aerodactyl, and even a regular Explosion probably does sort of 90% probably. I'll get rid of all the C-bombs. Sucker Punch is useful. That gives me an option to Toxic here, I guess. I will go for the other Protect. The Sucker Punch is interesting. I wonder if that's being influenced by my decision to use Protect at all. be honest, it's completely fine if it hits me here. I can save and protect BP by using Roost. In fact, the most useless PP is usually Toxic. I'm just going to waste Toxic until it actually breaks a sub, I think. If it doesn't break it this turn... Well, it is going to break it this turn, that's fine. I guess the best way to play this out is to fish. The fish with substitute, because that's how I get to win at full. I'm always winning here, but fishing with substitute gives me the win at full, and it wastes less protect. Although it's out of too late to think about that though, because it's into health range where it can give explosion priority again. Okay, I'll just try and protect as much HP as possible then. We shouldn't have actually used... I should have used Toxic after it would have been out of C-Bomb. And now I'm going to substitute. I am very aware I could have used Protect again there. Just be a needless risk on the crit. Ever being at half health is surprisingly annoying. A lot more things are going to see KOs on an Aerodactyl this low. I think we're at 133, isn't it? We might be at 122 actually. No. Let me see. Doing well on the castle point recovery side. Actually, is that Blaziken free? Chesto. Not Flaring, it's Rapidash. Typical set where they think, because it has a sleep move, it should have a sleep berry too. And this is Charizard 4. So I'm thinking a Zelf explodes and like Destiny Bond. The fact that Aero is damaged doesn't matter at all. In fact, I could even go for a very cheeky Roost. Let me think about if I want to do that. I could definitely go for a cheeky Roost with Aerodactyl. Now, if Focus Blast crits on that turn, that would be deeply embarrassing. It should always target Gengar. Okay, let me simplify. I'm definitely doing this. Chesto, I'm leaving you alone. You're too fast. What health is Aerodactyl at? Is the question. 122. Could it see a KO with Ancient Power? I really don't think so. It seems like it'd still be about 5% short of what I'd be expecting from Ancient Power. 155. Not expecting Ancient Power to do more than 110 to herself, I think. I mean to Aerodactyl. It would be very greedy to Roost on Charizard. What I could do that actually isn't that greedy is I can level up Charizard so that I've already used Destiny Bond on it with Gengar. I'll do that. I'll pre-Destiny Bond it. And actually I can level up the Rapidash too. I just need to select the Zelf. So I'll select Berry. Plenty of Destiny Bonds, plenty of Protects. So with Slackberry, Blaziken. You can go up. And you can go up, I just need to remember to use Destiny Bond on turn 1. This would be a very different game if Blaziken and Charizard swap positions. So this should be a free PP battle. I really want to use Roost. It would be so in your face. Issue is that Focus Blast does kill Aerodactyl if I Roost. It has... The AI should never use that. It gives a very, very small potential out, whereas using Protect, it has no chance. It doesn't matter what we use because Charizard takes us out. Well, over 50% of the way to the record at least. Although the streak kind of started for real at like 40. In that sense, we're not yet halfway. Doing really well on points. Flygon 2, because it's a ground trainer. Precious, not a ground trainer. That's Articuno, isn't it? It's a weird selection of Pokemon. Wait, let me see. This is definitely Flygon. The Jolly Flygon. The dual base 100, dual 80 defenses. That's definitely Wiperia free. Base defense, attack line up perfectly. It's impish, I know it's yeah, it is these three. It's a weird. I'm not sure what's trained it. What trainer runs this mix of Pokemon? Can it be? Is it one of the veteran squads? Anyway, the tactics for this battle. I'm thinking that Gengar explodes, get rid of Flygon, and then a Zelf explodes, get rid of Articuno. And then Aerodactyl wins. Payback can be used over Avalanche, so can Hornbill. It's not guaranteed to proceed in an obvious way with the PP on these moves. However, it does have to attack. It has to attack Zelf on turn 1 anyway, or Gengar for attack. I could explode the other way around. Not seeing a great reason to do that though. I think the Gengar explosion into the Zelf explosion makes a lot of sense. Rhyperior 3 will never Horn Drill on the second turn or the first turn, I guess. I can't really take advantage of that as such. So it's Avalanche, Optimist. The worst case scenario, Avalanche can have 5 PP, as in 9 PP. It's used once in the first turn, and Payback can still have 5 PP against pressure. Because it could, if it Paybacks and Avalanches on turn 1 and 2 in either order, it's got a 5 PP Horn Drill and 9 PP on both of those moves. So that's 13 PP overall. And Aerodactyl can't actually outstall that if all the Horn Drills are hitting and everything else. So I think I have to heal Aerodactyl. I think I have to heal Aerodactyl. Surely. If I'm exploding with a Zelf on the Articuno, I can definitely raise it up. I definitely can't raise up Flygon, because Gengar's only just going to pick up that KO. I suppose I can Lychee Berry explode with Gengar. But Flygon will also be faster. No, I can't do that. I can't. No. Okay, it's just... It's just those two, yeah. There is actually potential, I suppose. I could get Rhyperior. No, it doesn't seem worth it to try and go for that. I can raise up Rhyperior's level if I'm healing Aerodactyl. Can't be wrong about anything in this game. That's one other thing. Razor Fang, Focus Sash, Pressure, Levitate. None of these things matter. There's no priority on their team. I don't need to worry about Struggle because Count has so much PP. And I don't think Struggle will outdamage Roost healing anyway. Even at level 55. And I probably get... It probably misses a Horn Drill on a substitute turn. And also, if it uses Avalanche or Payback twice, and that's 12 PP, not 13, and it's nowhere near beating the Aerodactyl anyway. And what did I say? Raising the Articuno, which the Zelf doesn't need help for. Not touching Flygon, so Gengar can just explode normally. I need to heal this. PP and HP. So Gengar is exploding on turn 1. That's the only difference about this game. In fact, if I want to be really spicy, I could think of I want to be really spicy. I could switch on turn 1 with Zelf. But that is just not the same. The double explosion, even though the single target explosions are the ones that hit Hyperion, where they're going to come nowhere close to carrying it. Double crit explosion. If I crit with both explosions, it might come that back eventually. But nothing else. Just payback. I'm hoping it uses payback again, basically. Payback is more likely than Avalanche. And the Zelf's final PP with explosion again. I have one left for the final fight. Perhaps a crit explosion? No, it wouldn't be close. Payback is good. Use the same move twice. Actually, it didn't matter, because that turn was on Aerodactyl anyway. So I'm looking for Horn Draw on this to slightly speed up this game. So it's got 4 Avalanche, 4 Payback left. This is precise enough that I do need to be very careful, actually, about alternating moves. That's bad. I want Horn Drills to hit on the substitute turns. I don't think I'm in guaranteed Avalanche KO range yet. There will be soon. If it wastes all of its Horn Drill and it wastes all of its Payback, then I can boost on Avalanche. That's actually safe. I think on this turn I might be in guaranteed Avalanche range though. No surprise to see Avalanche there. But on this turn, I think Payback slightly more likely. Also Horn Drill possible. So I'm just going to Roost because that removes any chance of it being close, I guess. I guess I can protect and then Roost. Just in case I forget that I use protect or substitute or something twice in a row. And also because this will probably bait out the final Horn Drill. And I can substitute on that. I'm not sure what the odds on counter are actually. It's not impossible. It's just that Payback and Horndrill both have a +1 chance. And obviously, Avalanche has its +2 chance. In fact, the explosions might mess with being able to heal to full HP actually. I definitely can't let Payback hit me when I'm not at full though. I don't think I want to let Avalanche hit me ever after leveling it up. I think it's out. Isn't it out? That was the final Payback, I think. I'm pretty sure this turn is counter. The thing is, I can afford to miscount. I'm pretty sure this is counter guaranteed now. It's out PP for every move. Yeah. So I'll just accelerate the game by Toxicking. That'll be easy to win at full health. As long as I don't miss every toxic. I do need to roost anyway. Leftovers won't heal enough HP in these 4 turns. Basically won't do anything except use Protect to try and save movement to PvP or Aerodactyl again. It's unlikely. I mean, in the final match, it's very unlikely that Aerodactyl would need 10 Protect PP. Oh, hey, so fair. Today's gone really well for whatever reason. Just having many difficult matchups. Yeah, I'm trying to play at regular emulation speed because I need to do that for the arcade. Because in the arcade, there's the roulette thing. You have to stop in real time. And it's the one thing where playing on slow down or speed up would actually matter. So I'm just testing to see if my PC can actually emulate Heart Gold at the correct speed. Which I think it's slightly slow. But yeah, arcade soon-ish. This double streak is taking a while because it's so complicated to play this team correctly. And it's so, unlike the singles team in Castle where it didn't matter if I was slightly inefficient, the doubles team really cares about points. Okay, Lucario 2 is not too bad. I mean, I'm just going to explode on these two. I can explode on these two. What's annoying? I don't think I'll need to cover the Moltres at all. Because it'll be single target on Moltres. Magmortar is faster. And then Lucario, even at level 55. Level 55 actually, Lucario will see a kill on Aerodactyl. As well as Gengar. So before I commit to Lucario level up, I need to check if I need to cover the... I'm at 0 explosion, okay. 3 Destiny Bond. So that's 3 times that Lucario might not hit Gengar. Which is also the 3 Stone Edge PP. I actually can't play Aerodactyl versus Lucario 2 though. I think I have to leave Lucario at level 50 then. Because at level 50 Lucario will not see a KO on this Aerodactyl, 98. I don't think Stone Edge would do more than 160 to Aerodactyl. Yeah. 178. I'll go with that. The roulette is fun before gold. I've never actually played arcade seriously past gold. I do know that it gets faster and that the options get worse and worse. And I do know that there's one option, which is you swap your team with the other with the enemy AI, which sounds dreadfully annoying. I'm not expecting Moltres to survive, but just in case it does, I am going to Shadow Ball. Yeah, my arcade team is not terribly... I mean, I'm not sure how well it will work. It should be better than the current world record, at least. What's funny about the arcade is actually the opponents not having the items they're meant to have does actually make it quite a lot easier. What would be funny here is actually Lucario missing Stone Edge 3 times into Gengar. That would actually be really bad. Because a lot of the things that are scary in the tower are scary because of their items, like Rampardos. I could play another set. What I'm not looking forward to is arcade doubles, because I'm not seeing any strategy for arcade doubles that's better than just taking 3 very offensive Pokemon. 858. I'm also not sure, the thing about the roulette is I'm not sure how easy it is to actually dodge bad scenarios. The other thing, the interesting thing about arcade is that you get to scout the entire opponent's team, which for certain opponents tells you exactly what their sets are. So it's a little bit like Castle in that sense. You won't always know, because like veterans, if a veteran brings a Heatran, it could be any Heatran. But you get a sort of scout on them, which is interesting. I really can't see a consistent strategy for arcade doubles though. Because so many interesting doubles tactics rely on choice items or focus sash. That's Empoleon 3-4. Can I even play against Empoleon 3-4? Like, would it even make... I suppose if it was 4... Like, would it even matter? This is just always going to be a skip. I suppose if the Pokemon, if it's 4 and the Pokemon in the back sucks, maybe I'd play it out. Okay, let me see what the lead partner is. Specifically, does it faint to Shadow Ball? No. Huh. In fact, even worse, a Focus Band Shift resets. What the Focus Band Shift? What is this? This might tell me. Oh, this is Victory Bell. Okay, it might be a set 4 trainer then. Set 4 21 IV trainer. It's Manectric 4. So this is Empoleon 4 almost certainly. A quick claw Focus Band lead is really bad though. I'm not sure if it's possible to play that out safely. Empoleon's targeting is going to be random. Victory Bell's always going to go after a Zelf or Sunny Day. What I can do, I suppose, is Explode and Destiny Bond. The worst thing that could happen there is Empoleon 4 could Quick Claw, Flash Cannon, crit a Zelf. So maybe a Zelf. Okay, if I Focus Ban, if I Focus Sash a Zelf and just Explode, the worst thing that can happen is Focus Ban can activate on Victory Bell, which also saves Empoleon from dying to Explosion. I suppose in that scenario I might need a double Focus Band. Focus Sash. I don't think Gengar will pick up the KO after a double target Explosion hits Empoleon though. So I might have to level down Empoleon. I don't really care about Manectric because it loses to Aerodactyl and it's slower than you. I think I just need to take out the leads. So I think bringing Empoleon down to 45 and Shadow Balling, that would be a double Focus Sash. Empoleon does always faint because it's Empoleon 4, it can't freeze. It's not Empoleon 3, it can't freeze a lead. So I do get attacks off with both against it. I suppose Victory Bell 4 could maybe sludge Gengar, but I'm expecting Sunny Day. And it's slower in the sun anyway. Yeah, it's gonna Sunny Day. It's gonna Sunny Day on turn 1, Victory Bell. Because of the speed loss. So Gengar is actually safe there, and then I can Destiny Bond on the second turn. And Aerodactyl can beat whatever Pokemon doesn't take out Gengar there. So that's 35 castle points to rig the match, but that's better than skipping it. I can't level up Victory Bell because it's faster than Gengar if I level it up. In Sun it's faster than Gengar if I level it up. And I can't level up Manectric because it then is faster than Gengar too. So it's an expensive match, but I can play it. Focus Sash is not useless, it's just probably going to be useless. I do need Manectric to have leftovers in case it has to face... I need Aerodactyl to have leftovers for the Manectric matchup, basically. Double Focus Sash is incredibly broken. I mean, I don't feel sorry for the AI doing this, but I am aware that this isn't particularly fair. So if Focus Band doesn't activate on Victory Bell, the Zelf will just take them both out. But if it does, I want to take out Imperium. There's the Quick Claw. So if this crits, I'm going to feel great about the fact that I use Focus Sash. So Focus Band has to activate Victory Bell. Actually, I might be able to take out Empyrean anyway with Explosion, even with the spread nerf. Okay, they're both dead. The fact Gengar took damage is actually quite good, because it means Manectric sees a KO on Aerodactyl and Gengar. The 50-50 which one it targets. I think I'm in Flamethrower range as well, actually, as Thunderbolt on Gengar. Because I'm naive. I would normally explode here, but it's got Bright Powder. It's going for the super effective moves. When it's out of Thunderbolt, it would have to target Gengar. Unfortunately, that's also the turn that Gengar runs out of Destiny Bomb PB. So I might want to throw in a single Protect on Gengar to guarantee that it takes out Manectric. I can do that in the final turn though. Or I could just keep Gengar around, I guess. I might actually... that might be better. I think at some point it's more valuable to have Destiny Bond and lose Gengar and have a closer match. In fact, that might already be true. I might want to keep these 5 Destiny Bonds. I'll use one more, and I'll explode next turn with Gengar. I'm going to explode here, because Gengar's actually kind of useless to me. Without PP restoring the Destiny Bond, I probably actually already got to do that. It was probably a mistake to use Destiny Bond more than once. It's funny the Bright Powder activated, but actually I'm completely fine with it, because Gengar had to stop wasting Destiny Bonds anyway. And Shadow Ball wouldn't have been an okay, it would have been solid 2-hit KO at most. And Manectric only has 3 more Thunderbolt people. game would be much simpler if Empoleon quick-clawed itself, or not quick-clawed at all, and they would have been able to freely just Shadow Ball us. These games take a while. I'll speed up. That was the last Thunderbolt. I don't want to waste any Protect PP. Substitute PP is much more worthless. I think Signal Beam will still two-shot the sub. It's Swift that I get an extra turn on. But I'll use just in case it starts critting with Thunderbolt and Flamethrower or Signal Beam. These animations are killing me. TikTok did not train me for this. There's the Swift. Tell you what, I bet Swift two-shots to sub anyway. He would be marginal on the minimum roll of Swift. I'm just going to go for Toxic. White Powder strikes again. Doesn't need that much luck actually to get me to waste more Protect PP. It's very sneaky about how it uses up Flamethrower. I might even have to actually pay attention. It would simplify the battle so much. To just have Toxic hit right now, though. I mean, even if it burns, that's fine. I'm just scared about the Signal being confused. I think I want to use Substitute because of that, more than anything else. Yeah, no crits, no win at full health. Winning at full health is probably worth a Protect PP. Just thinking about it. I should be able to substitute Protect. I should be able to substitute Rest Protect. Substitute Roost Protect. I actually would rather that broke this sub. Yeah, this is fine. I can roost sub roost. I'm only in trouble if it breaks a sub with a crit. I think I prefer that to using up 2 Protect PP. So they could have done Protect, Roost, Protect. might need to heal actually anyway. There's a big stall out coming. I'll need the substitute PP. Please don't crit. So considering Gengar missed the explosion and Electric never used Thunderbolt on Gengar during the Destiny bonding, I guess that went okay. $7. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than skipping. Is this Cacturn? This isn't the blessing it usually is because Magneton can survive Flamethrower and Explosion. And Grottle in the back is a surprisingly big problem. The problem with this is that Magneton's faster than Cacturn. That is very irritating, actually. I mean, I can Shadow Ball Explosion, and Magneton probably gets taken out. A lot safer than that is to Flamethrower Explosion, and then Explode on Grottle. Several problems with that. The first is that... Actually, no, it's fine. I can still raise up Cacturn's level because it'll be single target explosion from the Gengar. A Zelf has to explode next to a pressure user. That is quite annoying. I'm pretty sure, I'm just thinking, I'm pretty sure Flamethrower and Explosion take out Magneton. That might be closer than I think it is though. Got 90 Spadef. Flamethrower does a bit over 100. Gengar's Explosion surely should do at least 50 though. Yeah, so that's pretty safe. I do take out Magneton at 55. And then once it's taken out, Gengar's single target explosion will definitely take out the Cacturn. And then a Zelf is exploding on the Grottle, so it never survives. Wait. No, I've made a huge mistake. I said this early in the stream, I said this. I forgot that a Zelf is not immune to explosion. I can't do this. The entire plan doesn't work. Okay, new plan. The Zelf needs to explode, obviously. The Zelf probably needs to Lychee explode to take out the Magneton. That's the cheapest way to take out Magneton. You can cover it with a Shadow Ball. I think that would be enough. So a Lychee explosion from a Zelf, and then Gengar would have to Destiny Bond Grottle. Alternatively, on that turn, I could set up a substitute of Aerodactyl and Shadow Ball Grottle. And then a turn ahead of Grottle, but it can curse. Also got Synthesis. Yeah, there's so 2% of the trainers above Battle 49 have these NFE set frees. They're not They are much worse than standard traders. They're not that bad though. Magneton and Cacturn is sort of real. I think I'm just going to Destiny Bond this. It's so much simpler. I'd need to Lychee Explode though. Goodbye Figure Sesh. Is it cheaper actually to... No, it's not cheaper. The healing option is not cheaper. I very nearly went into this game and set up a Grottle versus Aerodactyl 1v1, which would have been fine, because that's what happens if Gengar's explosion hits itself. I just don't trust the AI. Is that seriously how much damage a Zelf does? I was expecting more like 85, 90. It's fine. Maybe I should have brought a Life Orb. I suppose it doesn't matter. It's guaranteed. Slightly worried about Gengar's PP, I think. Just need to remember to heal. It's Beauty Nadia and Beauty Becky. Those are the two that can have NFE Pokemon. Hurry up, Tarek. Show me a fire train or something. Insomnia. Wait, is this the other NFE? Is this Becky with Noctowl? Back to back NFE. That's Jumpluff. Not guaranteed to be an NFE. Reckless. Lee. So I know who this is. This is Becky. Looks like a really easy game. How am I doing on PP? Zelf is totally fine. It's Gengar that's struggling. I think I'm gonna have... I'm gonna have a Zelf explode in the first two. True, Elfie. I should have identified the species. I should have done species identify on these two. Because it saves me 1 CP for each one. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm so used to buying summary stats. Yeah, that's totally right. I wasted 2 castle points there. slightly less familiar with these stats. They do add up. Yeah, these are right. There's no priority moves, are there? Is there anything you've got to be really aware of? No, I can't see any. Yeah, chance to buy the species. Missed. Wait, is it Parasol Lady? Is it Angie? I think Becky might be set 1 or something. I think this might be Angie. I don't know why I say that. Yeah. Angie. She's the other set 1. Protect is not as useful as Shadow Ball, I guess. No, it might matter. 2 castle points can be quite a lot. Like the singles team, I don't really care. The doubles team, I do. I will spend an entire minute before the match thinking about if I can save 2 castle points with a strategy. The question is actually, do I want to explode on this or do I just want to Destiny Bond it? I'm using Protect either way. I guess I have more explosion PP, so I explode it. The one thing I wish Gen 4 did do is in double battles, I wish it recentered the health bar of both Pokemon in a singles matchup. Less BP on Boom into a draw than debond. It can't use Endure when it sees a KO. The problem with debond is that sometimes I'll be in a situation where I'm trying to Destiny Bond something and it keeps attacking Aerodactyl instead of Gengar. And in those situations I need enough Destiny Bond PP, whatever enough means. But yeah, the problem with Explosion is if I explode next to Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl's pressure activates for the teammate. So I use up 2 Explosion PP by exploding next to Aerodactyl. Well, we've seen both NFE trainers, so this can't be an NFE trainer. Since it's the same set. Slowbo 4, let me see if we can... Full-top sword, this is Jolteon 4. So like... I'm pretty sure this is a set 4 trainer, I can't think of there being much overlap between Slowbo and Jolteon. So I could just buy the species and assume it's set 4. I'm not familiar enough. If I had like an assistant tool thing, I could do it maybe. But I'm not familiar enough with the exact trainer rosters to do that. In fact, this is God of War 3. Okay, so it wasn't set 4. Okay, I'm glad I didn't do that because God of War 3 is quite a big problem for Aerodactyl. I think a Zelf can explode on the first 2. I can select explode to outspeed a level 55 Jolteon. And then Gengar can explode on Gardevoir, I guess. No. But it's got a Pipe Adder. I need to then Destiny Bond to Gardevoir. Yeah. I'm not sure what trainer roster has Psychics and Electrics. Oh, is it a, could it be a cameraman or a reporter class? They might have both actually. No, Razorfang leftovers. No priority move. These can both go up. I just need to remember to give Azelf the Select Berry. So with Select we can bring Jolteon up, which means we can also bring Slowbro up. And then I think we're just, because we're just Destiny Bonding Gardevoir, we can bring that up too. So I think this is probably a reporter or a cameraman. We just got enough PP, got an explosion, and I've got Destiny Bond, yeah. I think there might be some other classes it could be. It is a reporter, okay. I don't think it's reporter Katie. Elaine, okay. I'll cover the KO on this Slowbro. I'm expecting Azelf to take Slowbro out, but Gengar is free to have a turn to use Shadow Ball. I wonder how viable Adamant Azelf is. I feel like it's much worse, all the things you don't outspeed. You can just Select. The thing is, Azelf normally needs power more than it needs speed. But it's much easier to equip a Lychee Berry on a Jolly Azelf than it is to equip a Select Berry on an Adamant one. If I face like if it's like Registeel and Agwan and stuff, often I have to do something like fling a flame orb onto them to burn them, and Destiny Bond, or I just skip. Yeah, I mean, Gengar could run like Hidden Power Fighting. In fact, Azelf could run Hidden Power Fighting. It's difficult to say what exactly adds up to the most KOs. This is very useful for Gengar to have Shadow Ball because it just does so much damage. It's one of those things as well. It's like Stab Shadow Ball does almost as much as super effective Energy Ball and Thunderbolt and stuff. This is Ambipom 3 or 4, I'm not sure which one it is. Yeah, Sludge Wave in a future generation. Sludge Bomb. Oh, Sludge Bomb is an option. But it doesn't touch steel types, which are probably the biggest problem. Yeah, they're probably the biggest one. This is Exploud 4. I'm thinking it's probably Ambipom 4 then. It's probably a normal specialist trainer, especially with Porygon Z4. 21 IV set 4. That makes this Ambipom 4. On the surface, this is a very simple game. I guess the only thing that complicates this game is the fact that Porygon Z is going to see a KO on Aerodactyl with Thunderbolt, which means I can't easily Destiny Bond it, but then I can just explode in it anyway. If I sent all of these 55 and just explode, I'm not seeing the problem. In fact, Gengar could explode in the first two. Because the closest, the one that might survive explosion is Exploud. So I can just protect, explode, and then explode, protect. Let me see how much PP Azelf has got. Got 4 left. Ooh, I might not be on the right. I might have forgotten to count a win streak there. Am I on 193? I wasn't paying attention to what Derek said actually. I don't always skip Damp, but it's a big problem when Damp shows up. It is a big problem. Often, I might have to do something like heal both Gengar and Azelf, and then equip 2 Focus Sashes and use Flamethrower and Shadow Ball on the Damp Pokemon. Or equip like Choice Specs on Gengar and Focus Sash on Azelf and try and KO the Damp Pokemon. Damp is a big problem. Luckily it's quite rare, and most of the Pokemon that have Damp have 2 abilities. I think I'm going to explode with Azelf on the first 2. And then have Gengar explode on Porygon. Gengar's probably going to need to be healed on its PP actually. But that can be next fight. Versus priority moves, I have to heal one of the Pokemon and not the other one, so that the priority move hits the Pokemon that's at 1 HP, and then the other Pokemon can go ahead and explode. What I did earlier today was there was a Pokemon with Fake Out, I forgot which one it was, and I just used Protect with both Gengar and Azelf on turn 1, and then Fake Out didn't work on turn 2. Yeah, usually. There are certain things that can be a problem though. But priority moves are quite rare in the tower. Yeah, gotta be very careful about priority moves. It's not a problem as long as you handle it. The biggest thing is the thing about this team is no matter how bad the match looks, you can usually heal both Pokemon in the lead and give them both a Focus Sash, and then it's very difficult to lose. But I think most doubles teams could do that because double Focus Sash is just so powerful. Like imagine if there was like a Latios Infernape team or something, and you gave both of them a Focus Sash, it would just be difficult for that team to lose. So I'm not sure which. I think I forgot to increment the counter on the win streak. It's number 6 next, so that's 195. I need to be very careful about Gengar's PP. Yeah, there's I think a lot of things can work in doubles because you can break item clause, and you can fix so many issues. Like if there's something that you're weak to, you can just skip it. Like I can just skip damp Pokemon, for example. So this team would have a huge problem in this team wouldn't work in the tower because of damp and because of ghosts and because of everything else, but it works in the castle because you can just skip. But what everyone's done on the leaderboard so far is they've just taken like just strong Pokemon. Apart from Team Rocket Elite, who did the I know he did the Trick Room Pokemon with a level 1 Duskull, which is cool. So this is Poliwrath. It could have had damp. This could have had damp. I think, like, I don't want to be mean about Team Rocket Elite, but it's like he was trying very hard to use a tower doubles team in Castle instead of trying to take advantage of like what you can naturally do in Castle. Like the obvious thing I could say about his team is you could just replace Duskull with any Pokemon that always attracts attacks and have it be level 50, and then Duskull doesn't have to be useless outside of protecting, because it would work as bait. A 1 HP Pokemon is even better bait than Duskull is, actually. I think as Zelf explodes, what's awkward about Lapras is it's going to see a KO on Aerodactyl with Ice Beam, which means I might be running out of Destiny Bond, and I think I can't even explode in it. It's not just White Powder, Gengar's not strong enough to KO it. So I think I'll... Yeah, 1 HP is like, especially if it's a Pokemon that has no immunities. So like a Zelf isn't actually perfect because a Zelf has Levitate, but if you imagine like a 1 HP Alakazam, it's every move in the game gets aimed at it. But yeah, the 1 HP bait is really good for avoiding Quick Claws. So if there's a Pokemon with Quick Claw and you've got a Pokemon with 1 HP, you can just have that Pokemon use Protect and the other Pokemon is free. And because both of my leads have Protect, I can choose which one I want to leave at 1 HP. So in this battle, I think I'm going to have to heal Gengar's PP. It's been too long. I'm just going to have to do it. And actually, Zelf is going to need a Lychee Berry for Feraligatr 4. Because Feraligatr 4 is faster than Poliwrath. It costs 5 CP, but I get 6 CP back with the level ups. And I do not want to heal the health, actually. It's just the PP I want. I'm wondering actually if I get perfectly unlucky against Lapras, is it possible that... I don't think it is possible because it's another situation where once it's out of Ice Beams, it'll start to want to use Surf, and then Surf hits Gengar too. You know what's funny is that it would actually be ideal to not take out Poliwrath, it's just impossible to do that. Because then it would encourage the use of Surf with Water Absorb. Yeah, the chance that Lapras doesn't target Gengar at all with 8 Destiny Bonds is 1 in 256. Which is pretty good odds, actually. I'm thinking I might need to heal Aerodactyl. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. It's not yet. It's not true yet, anyway. So I'm lightly exploding. Which is definitely enough for the first two. And Lapras, we actually benefit from bringing the level up. I suppose the problem bringing the level up in Lapras actually is that it will see KOs on Aerodactyl with Thunderbolt much earlier. Still like it though. It still should be completely fine. The nightmare is that Lapras gets completely locked on only using Ice Beam and Thunderbolt on Aerodactyl for like the entire time until Gengar's out of PP. I can't believe it, I've done it again. I've forgotten about priority. I'm going to lose a spell. It's all that spiel about remembering I'm going to lose. Aerodactyl can't 1v3. The bad thing about priority in this game is that the AI is heavily prioritised to use it, so if Vacuum Wave can KO, it'll never use a move apart from Vacuum Wave. I don't think there's any chance at all. It's going to... For Alligator will be Waterfall, and... if there's any chance, it will be the fact that Poliwrath might not want to use Surf. It might be correct to use Substitute instead of Protect. I don't think it matters. Poliwrath might use Double Team here. In fact, I think it will. I don't think I have any way back against Lapras though. I need this to be Double Team again. I should have used Substitute on the first turn actually. Surf will take out Aerodactyl after his Sun. So on this turn, Poliwrath probably sees the kill with Surf. We'll be at 155. We might be out of Surf range actually. Oh, we're 144. We're in Surf range for sure then. The thing is, we might have had a chance if I healed the PP. Oh, fuck. The Double Team's really bad because after it's a +3 it won't use it anymore. The issue is that for Alligator's Waterfall would definitely take out Aerodactyl at full health. Otherwise I could potentially use Toxic. But I'm going to have to substitute. I need Poliwrath to Double Team one more time. And then I need... like Poliwrath Surf, he does about 30 for Alligator. I think Poliwrath would have to crit Surf twice on for Alligator. But it can't do it right now, because I'd lose. In fact, Surf is... I think Surf becomes single target damage anyway. I'm dead. This should be Surf. That's it. Oh, it's not a crit, it became single target damage on Feraligatr. That's quite funny, actually. Wait, what was this on the leaderboard? I know this team is so much better than everything else on the leaderboard. I know it is. I'm not third because Carlos put his 361 in. I'm fourth with that. I'm definitely going to play again then. Was that 195? It was 194. How much? Wait, how many points did I have? 890. Oh, I feel like an idiot. I need to play this team like a robot. Like, I need to very precisely go through every list of anything that can go wrong every single game. The problem is it's very boring to play like that. It's a lot more fun to just cuff it. It's a lot more fun to just off the cuff it. 361 is so many. I might... Maybe what I can do is do some degenerate doubles offense into 100 and then go towards this team again. The thought of playing this team from 0 again is just excruciating. And I think I can build up quite a big points bank with a different team. What I'm going to do is I'm not gonna actually end the stream. I'm just gonna click end so that I can export this as a VOD. And then I'm gonna go and play some Factory.